many things that are very medicinal in this world that we live in. And one of the most natural things are that you don't even have to take a drug for is laughter. Now, folks, you may notice that Julian and myself, we both we laugh at each other all the time. We laugh with each other, and it really makes for the most healthy thing you can imagine. People talk about this all the time, and a lot of people don't understand it. It's true. You need to let the laughter out. It does a lot of things. It opens up some, things in your brain. It does a lot of good things for you, and you just feel good. Now, what are your thoughts about it? I know you laugh all the time, man.
I laugh all the time.
You crack jokes nonstop.
Yeah. I love to laugh. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of The Weigh-In.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, let me start this off with a joke.
Okay. I'm up for that.
Are you ready for this? Okay. So, what did the hurricane say to the palm trees?
Why do you gotta get deep, man, when I'm 2 drinks in, man? Dude, come on, man.
What? Okay.
I don't even know what to say again.
What did the hurricane say to the palm trees?
Oh, fuck. It said, don't party on Sunday nights.
Nope.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
we'll start.
I should know this.
Yeah. So, what did the hurricane say to the palm trees? It said, "Hold your nuts. This is going to be one hell of a blowjob." My father had a shirt with that.
He did?
Oh, yeah. He had a shirt with that on it. And I thought it was the funniest thing. And my mother would get so mad when he wore his shirt out. And Pop looked at you and just like, "You're not going to wear that shirt to Denise's party." And he's like, "Yes, I am, woman."
I know. I mean, dudes from the old days like myself and whatnot, it's like we were so stupid in some ways, and we just wore stupid shirts. Like, I had a shirt when I was young. It said, "Sock it to me, here comes the judge."
I remember that.
It was a movie, right?
I remember that.
It was a big saying in the 1970s. Like,
yeah,
I had a shirt.
That.
I was a young boy wearing this stupid ass shirt. Sock it to me, here comes the judge. I think it was a song or some shit.
No, I can't
was a
remember.
movie too, right?
No, it was a show.
Oh, was it a show?
It was a show. We'll address it in the comment section or in the description or something.
But if we're an example of what we just talked about, it's pretty evident. It works.
Like you said, laughter is medicinal.
Oh, it really is.
Laughter is healthy. Laughter communicates so many things that people just don't understand. Like, when you're somewhere laughing, like, it invites people in.
Sure it does.
Because the world is filled with so much negativity, so many Debbie Downers, so many complainers, like
Oliver Queen is leaving Queen Arrow.
Yeah, so many guys who just so stuck up. Like, you have to sit back and enjoy. No, I guess we get to laugh at that, but you gotta really enjoy life.
Oh, you do.
Most of my best friends, obviously Senior included, Emil included, like, we laugh a lot, like belly busting laughs, and
it bridges so many gaps too.
Yeah,
there's really no separation in life. If you laugh and enjoy life, I don't give a shit. I could be blind and you be my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There's nothing about like why I like people or whatever. It's about that. You called it out. You said like it's inviting. It's very, very friendly.
Yeah.
If
you want to be around those people.
Yeah. Because you learn from that.
Yeah.
People are going to want to be around you if you're a friendly person. The same way. Like I have a lot of great friends and customers in the shop, and you know a lot of great people from all your stuff, and they like you. They like me because we're pretty outgoing guys. We crack a good joke, and we also have many good stories to tell. It's really about just trying to be a well-learned person. There's no need to be like, I don't have the answer, or I haven't seen that movie. People will tell me they haven't seen Apocalypse Now or Blade Runner sometimes. I hear shit like that. I'm not shitting you, man.
That shit makes me laugh.
That's crazy. I mean, didn't you want to see my classics when you were a young kid? You heard about a classic, you went to watch it, right?
Absolutely.
Jesus. Anyway.
Like, laughter, like, it lowers blood pressure.
I know.
It reduces stress hormone levels. It improves cardiac health. It boosts your T cells.
Go figure.
It triggers the release of endorphins. And it produces a general sense of well-being overall.
Yeah.
And if you get into the...
Look, we were created for that for a reason, man.
No, absolutely. Like, and here's the thing. Scientists can't explain... Besides those things, scientists can't really give you like a general definition for why we laugh.
Sure.
Even though like those are good enough definitions, but and the thing is too, comedy is a metric for intelligence.
Whoa, I love that.
No,
That's a great
not,
phrase.
Yeah, I'm not making that up.
I love it.
People who understand jokes have a broader sense of the world in general.
Because you're taking things a little light.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not taking things you're not straining through the difficulties.
You're not looking at the surface value of things.
Correct.
You know.
Yeah, you're looking at the whimsicalness of things in life and itself.
Yeah.
You can't totally live like that, but you need to have that included in your everyday stuff.
No, absolutely.
Your structure has to have that.
And generally, higher intellect individuals tend to get jokes better.
Yeah, they do.
Once again, I'm not making this up. You know.
Well, when I'm in a real good groove,
research.
I'm hanging out with some friends, we're drinking and having a good, listening to some good tunes, and the jokes start cracking. Everybody's on the same page.
Yes.
Like the beginning of this episode, you hit me with the one about the trees and the blowjob.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't thinking we were going there, but we do know that sex sells.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But I mean, I didn't mean to say it that bluntly, but if you talk about things very, very, very evenly about sexual things and life in general, people like to hear what you have to say because it's hard to talk about that stuff.
Definitely.
And you can even laugh about sex.
Yeah, and think about this aspect of laughter, if you will. There are so many case studies where you have people who have like cancers or like illnesses, and somebody starts to interject happiness. Somebody starts to interject positivity. Somebody starts to get these people to laugh, and the symptoms start to dissipate.
Oh, they do.
What was that movie with Robin Williams? He played the doctor.
You mean Good Morning Vietnam?
Not Good Morning Vietnam. He played a doctor. He had the clown nose on. I forget the name at the moment.
Well,
we'll bring it up in the comments.
But
basically he interjected comedy and laughter and all of these gimmicks to make the kids laugh, and he got the positive responses physically. Better than the treatment of the actual medicine. Making these kids laugh, right. Started to heal their symptoms.
Well, think about the fucking water pill situation. People are prescribed a water pill sometimes too.
Placebo shit,
Placebo shit. It's pretty mind-boggling. The mind is a very pliable organ.
Yeah, and it will allow you to heal yourself if you give it the right information, and sometimes that information is laughter.
Right.
And let me cross over for a minute.
Sure, man.
Think about this.
Okay.
It makes you a more mature adult and human being in general when you can laugh at yourself.
Oh, I do.
There are some people who cannot laugh at themselves. Where they take everything serious.
Well, I get pissed off once in a while.
But
I do laugh at.
And that's definitely fine. But there's people who can't laugh at themselves. They can't.
If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh in general. Then
or you shouldn't be able to laugh in general.
You should be, but if you can't, you got a problem. You got to work on that. I mean, don't take shit so serious. I mean, here we are. We're talking like it's really easy to do everything, but it really is. I'm not kidding. It really is easy to do everything that we talk about.
Yeah.
Especially on this episode that deals with laughter. It's like the mind. In some ways, we probably have been left with the greatest organ in our body, which is the brain.
Did you say ass? Because I was thinking about ass. It's ladies' night, ladies.
No, I think the powers that be that created us, whatever it is, that we probably have the greatest organ, and it's not the one that you're thinking of.
Busted.
I know. As soon as I'm talking about this organ, you're talking about ladies' night today.
Maybe I was thinking about a piano organ. How about that?
I know. Or an electric organ. Or a Hammond organ. Yeah. No, but anyway, I'm saying, I think, referencing the fact that, our brain can work with things that are bad and health issues because it allows the body to operate. It operates. Yeah. I think we actually have a lot of the things that we need that we seem to rely upon.
Already buried inside the body.
Sure, in the brain. Yeah. Just have to open it up and find ways to make it work because there are people who sometimes fight like stage 4 cancer for 20 years.
It's miraculous.
I know. It's there.
With the power of laughter. And everybody understands laughter. I guess you can consider laughter an emotion, and it's one of our greatest emotions.
It has to be, right? It has to be.
And I think about laughing from a deep place of sincerity, really letting it go and not caring. Because sometimes people laugh, but then they do that where they put their hands over their mouth. I don't want anybody to see. Let it out, sister. Let it out.
Dude,
Get a rip-roaring laugh,
I can tell you some
okay?
times where I've had a rip-roaring laugh like that was uncalled, it was unscheduledly insane. I remember the first time, out of the blue, we were at my brother's house. We were having a little bit of a party with a bunch of his friends. Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, there you go, man. And we were at his place. They had a little apartment in Williamsville off of Main Street.
Oh,
And,
that wasn't that time that I was there. We partied.
No, that was a good party.
Oh, that was a very good party. We made bring up bits and pieces.
But that was
of that
Christmas,
party.
Christmas last 2018, right?
Yeah, and that was with the ghost and the other shit. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Something going on over there.
Yeah,
Right?
and the chocolate cake. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
Anyway, what I was saying was we were talking about
The Williamsville party with Jeff.
Yeah, we're having a real good time, and we're listening to music, and we're feeling real good, and all of a sudden,
music.
yeah, music is another thing that actually stimulates the body in such a way, whatever it is, there's emotional music and
Big
things.
facts.
Again, it affects the brain also. The
Big
brain is
facts.
the main thing here. Jeez, you know something?
Don't get off your crossover.
I'm off. I actually think I lost track.
No, you were talking about Jeff's party, Williamsville. You were laughing, listening to music.
Yeah, we were laughing, listening to music, and it was like somebody got into an argument of some nature, and somebody cracks some kind of a stupid joke saying like, hey, the key is in the liver or something.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Laughter can diffuse situations.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Everybody got cool. Everything was fine, and the party was
That's
alive again.
beautiful.
And it was all not unscripted. It was beautiful,
Let me blow your mind with something.
All right, go ahead.
Do you know the most important part of a comedy act?
It's the
First 15 minutes.
really.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Oh, you could live or die by the first 15.
Yeah. The first 15 minutes, if that's hysterically funny,
Yeah.
even if the next 45, we're talking an hour bit, even if the next 45 is not as funny, you're so primed to laugh
You got
that
'em.
every other joke is going to make you laugh.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And check this. If you listen to a comedy act like 20 minutes in, you won't find it as funny if you don't hear that first 15 minutes.
That's a good point.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
This
also, it sort of allows you to understand where that guy's coming from, or that female, that comedian.
But it's almost them training you with the jokes. But laughter's contagious. You ever been somewhere in a room where somebody's laughing, then you kind of start laughing because they're laughing?
Oh.
You're not even laughing at the joke
Dude,
or whatever
it's
situation
like
was
rib
funny.
It hurts the ribs. You laugh so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's contagious. I've heard that before too.
Yeah, no.
Laughing is contagious.
Laughing is definitely contagious. We laughed growing up as kids. You ever played the Dozens where you rib on somebody, you're cracking jokes, not in the trolling way, but in just the like you're busting on your buddy kind of way?
I know of it. I didn't actually partake in it a lot.
Yeah, before it was like bullying. It's big in the black culture. The Dozens is what they called it.
Dozens? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we used to laugh our faces off. And like nobody ever got offended. Nobody ever said, I'm taking you outside because you said this and that. But we all laughed and it was amazing.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that, how it's a black culture kind of thing, black cultural thing. There are a lot of times where I see some of my other black friends, they do the best ribbing on each other, and the close friends just laugh and have a good time with it.
Yeah, that's acculturated. That's like we do it all the time.
Yeah, it really works. Sometimes there's some asshole who takes it too personal. Again,
Yeah.
There's always somebody who can't understand laughter, right? He takes it too personal, whatever it might be. But yeah, what a great topic,
Yeah, and think about this. Going back to the comedy thing, laugh tracks.
Oh yeah.
In studio
I think
shot
CBS still
sitcoms.
does that sometimes.
Yeah, you know why? Because if you hear the laughter, you start laughing, and once again, you think the joke is funnier.
Well, actually, maybe the joke is funny all along.
And I'm not saying that the joke isn't funny,
Right.
but it amplifies the joke.
Well, sometimes, here we are. We're dealing with the masses. The masses are asses. It's cliche, but it's
Ooh,
true.
I like that.
Yeah, baby.
Hashtag.
You know it. But it's cliche, but it's so damn true. That sometimes they need a little direction, they need a little kick in the ass to get it going,
Yes, sir.
Like one particular year we were camping, and we were listening to
Love camping.
in the woods. We were in the Allegheny Mountains. We were a
Love
bunch of guys.
Allegheny.
It's crazy time, man. We'll have to go back again and do it.
Oh, yeah.
We just raised a lot of the raccoons were sitting on trees watching, going like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Junior was telling me some of that story, but go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, it rained really bad this one particular year, but we were in an area that was kind of semi-flat, and so we were kind of safe. But eventually, the water would wash down where the van was. So this is the era of the cassette tape, right? So,
Okay.
So we had this cassette tape, and this guy, this particular comedian, I'll mention his name in a moment. He had just started to get really big again. He had kind of revitalized sort of after Caddyshack, and we're talking about Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, Rodney.
Rodney was bringing out the jokes, and we listened. We couldn't do much because it was raining hard. We were in the van. was a 7 or 8 guys. We were just in the van. We played the tape over and over.
I used to love
and we
those
laughed
tapes.
so much at the stupid. We were laughing at just laughing.
That sounds like an astonishing time.
It was a whole. We must listen to this thing like about at least 7 to 10 hours. Listen to the same cassette over and over. We pissed our pants laugh. We would laugh at the stupidity of the laughter.
I love it. Rodney Dangerfield, Eddie
Man.
Murphy, Cat Williams.
Do you remember the first time you heard like what the hell's his name? He's that crazy bastard. Clicks his cigarette. He's a white guy. He's on Howard Stern a lot and shit.
Oh my God, Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh my lord! I almost
I
pissed my
love
pants when I
Dice
first
Clay.
heard.
Hey, he's got the Brooklyn accent. Oh my God,
He
dude!
pushes it so far. I feel sorry for him almost. you
Yeah,
know?
he was
It
phenomenal.
scares me. Remember, like you heard Red Fox the first time?
Red
and shit?
Fox,
That dude broke the rules, man.
the Kings of Comedy, D.L. Hughley. There's so many great comedians
and
out
what's his
there.
name? Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. Woo!
Who was that guy who hooked up with the redheaded guy from England when he was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Wilder? Was it Wilder?
Gene Wilder.
Man, they were great together.
They had about 3 or 4 movies. They were phenomenal.
They were stunning. Yeah, there was the one where remember the one they all walk into jail and all the big bruisers looking at them.
Yeah. Oh my! I want to see it. That's probably not on Netflix. Netflix never has nothing that I want.
And the next scene is like all of a sudden they're all in like their underwear and their t-shirts and playing cards.
And they're walking bad and talking. Yeah. You better watch out. There's some bad cats coming through. We bad. You dig it? Oh, I love that.
I almost pissed my pants when I saw
want
that
to piss
movie.
my pants
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. There's so many great actors
man.
out there. Comedy is such a beautiful thing. Laughing is such a beautiful thing. If you get a chance to laugh,
Please
laugh
do.
at us
Please
if
do.
you want to.
No, you need to laugh at
Yeah,
us, because we'll laugh back.
we consider ourselves funny, and we're not going to take it personal.
Yeah, when you bump into us, you're bound to have a good time. So if you ever see us out at a pub or something, or a club, having some wings, of course, crack a
Sipping
joke and we'll
Henny.
be friends for life.
Henny boys,
Henny
thank you
boys.
everybody.
Adios, muchachos. So I want to ask you a question. Okay,
Hit
you've looked at menus before, right? You know.
Yes.
Okay, so you look to see what's available and you determine what you want. I guess it's a way of putting it.
That's usually how it goes.
Well, sometimes it doesn't really work totally that way when you're looking at another beautiful woman. But when you're with a girlfriend or a spouse, it's a little different. So if you get slapped in the arm, or she kicks you in the shins, or she doesn't want to give you a kiss at night, you say, "Look, honey, I was just looking at the menu. I just
looking at the menu.
Wasn't ordering."
Wasn't ordering. Okay, I like that.
So you cover your ass about halfway.
Wasn't ordering. I was just looking
Which
at the menu.
leads into the title of today's episode. Tell us the episode.
Yeah, the title of today's episode is Cheaters, Infidels, Countrymen.
Wow.
So, yes, we're going to talk about infidelity. We're going to talk about cheating.
Wow.
So, my